What's up, everyone? Welcome to another day of here with the Dope Cut Best.
Pedro.
Here with your friends from the Dope Podcast. I am Edgar, aka S-List. This is
Percival, aka Premeditated Hero.
and that over there is
Slunk. Hey guys.
Hey,
We're here. We're back once again in the bar.
Yes,
The dope bar. Welcome to our
Pedro.
dope bar.
God, I love that raccoon.
Get him a special guest.
Rocket Raccoon? It's DG Rocket Raccoon? Oh my god.
Maybe we'll play it later.
Pedro.
But anyways, welcome guys to another Day One Patch Entertainment podcast. We are back again. It's been about a month, I think.
Here we are. We're back again.
I think it's been like a month.
It's been a lot happening in the world, and in entertainment, and in fun, and in not so fun. But we're not going to talk about the not so fun stuff because we're here for levity.
We're here for
Not so fun
the
stuff
lulls.
Yeah. Don't ignore the whole World War III thing.
Yeah. Come on, who cares about that? So far,
I've been heard about World War III since World War II. All right, there's no such thing as World War III. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, make it happen.
Don't make it happen. No.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Fallout to happen. Come on, put me in a bunker. Put me in a vault.
We're gonna be in the bunker in the vault.
No, but I want that shit to happen already. Get this shit over with.
I was even thinking to myself, like, I better watch this whole series. I gotta get ready. It could happen any time.
Just play the game. We're fine.
Yeah, I gotta be ready for the end of the world.
Talking about have you guys seen the show or no?
No.
We're gonna jump into the show.
No, just real quick.
We're on episode 3 now.
How many is the whole thing's out?
Yeah,
And like how many episodes?
7.
Ooh,
That's short.
Because I haven't played any of the games. Like I know of them. I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're not that great.
I played Fallout Shelter. You like that?
You did play Fallout
you
Shelter
get little
forever.
men, and then you put them in the bunker, and then you put them to work. Work, little bastard. Make my energy.
It's pretty good actually. That
That's
one.
the best part. We're
Trying to find out here
trying to find out.
how many episodes.
I'm gonna say 8 or 10.
You
But
know,
it's like
say
half
8.
an hour long.
Probably an hour.
I'll get it done my next podcast.
yeah, we'll figure that out. It's not important.
I'll get it done. I get it done.
Get her done.
Well, what's happening around the world? What's the
Besides World War III.
what's the fun stuff that's happening?
So we got had 2 things I wanted to talk about. The 2 big events happening in the United States of America right now. One just happened 2 weeks ago, which was WrestleMania.
Woo! Wrestling.
Which
Big slappy meat hanging
Wait, what?
down. What?
thought of that.
Yeah.
And then this past weekend, it just concluded the first week.
No, we're halfway through.
The first half of Coachella just finished.
Coachella's dead to me. Dead
And
to me.
next week, the second half, which is this first half just better.
So I've been going to Coachella since 2012 without going to the COVID years because I didn't have it. But 2012 minus 2024, how many years is that?
Math.
How you do that math? Slunk.
Math.
Calculate.
Well,
2024 minus 2012, how many years is that?
it's fuck. It's 12. 12 years.
Minus the COVID year.
Real quick, before we even get into all that, side tangent ways. Me and
COVID was
Percy-
fake, right? Yeah.
Huh?
COVID was a made-up government.
Yeah,
concept.
we
already
that's
know
our,
that.
that's a known fact.
The pandemic, right?
Yeah, it's not that.
So me and Percy have been working on and off pretty hard,
Oh,
like
God.
long hours.
Yeah.
And we got to a pretty loopy part in our day, right? This is already 5-6 days, going 12 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to plan out the foods for WrestleMania. And Percy's like, "Oh, I want to do a brisket, a brisket, a trisket,
Yeah.
a trisket."
A brisket. I originally want to make a brisket.
And he's like, "Oh, that's gonna take like 12 hours." Mm-hmm. And he asked me, "Oh, what time does WrestleMania start?" I think at 4 o'clock. So he's like, "What's 12 hours before 4 p.m.?" I'm like, "All right, that's easy. You take away 4 from the 12. All right, that's 12 o'clock. Then minus 8. It's 4 a.m. All right."
And then I'm over here like, yeah, math checks out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You didn't even check?
I'm like, yeah. And then we're like, wait a minute. Did we really just take the long way to get to fucking 4?
What is 12 hours spent before 4 p.m.? It's 4
a.m.
4 minus 8. Yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Easy maths.
Work has been frying you guys.
we were.
But I was like, a moment we noticed, like, oh shit.
The thing is, we both agreed. We're like, yep, the math works out. And then we're like, wait, Wait, why don't we just take the long way to get to fucking? Oh
He's
my
like, wait,
God.
you said 12 hours before 4 a.m., right? Like, and he's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were fried.
That was a good time.
Completely fried. And I didn't make brisket. I made some tri-tip. It was good. Tri-tip sandwiches.
Well, we weren't invited to the party, so I'll take your word for it.
First of all,
Yeah.
everyone's saying no invite. I've been talking about this stupid WrestleMania for the last 18 years of my life. And telling everyone, like, hey, wrestling. There's wrestling happening. Wrestle. And then the day I post pictures of food, nobody cares about the wrestling. Everyone cares about the food.
It's always once there's food involved. Oh, where was my invite? Why didn't nobody tell me anything?
Thank you, Pat and Mom.
Hey, Mom.
So then, WrestleMania happened. Night one was a thing. I didn't come to Bridges' house.
Yeah, night one.
Things happened.
What happened night one? Oh, my aunt got married. And apparently I had to go to that, so I ended up going. So I missed
Oh, that's why you weren't there.
Yeah, day one I missed that. So the thing is, where they had it at the bar, it was on the TV, and I'm like, oh, would it be bad if I go? And like, yeah, so I still missed it. I was like, oh, it's right there.
You're like slowly getting your drink.
Another. Going back and forth, just thinking of that. So night one happened to wrestling again. It was all decent stuff. Nothing like, oh my god, it was so amazing. But then night two happened. It was like, it felt like night one was just set up for night two, and then everything was just like, oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was great. I'm trying to go to the bathroom, but there's no time. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
Remember, we were there. We were there for night one.
Night one was fun. Night one was fun. At the show, we went over to Edgar's place for a night of wrestling. We brought trays of food that were pretty good.
Hey,
Right?
where's my food? Where's my plate?
And
You were invited.
You were watching from a bar. And
We had fake chicken. Yeah.
yeah, it was vegan. We brought vegan food.
Sorry.
No, it was good. It was softer than regular chicken,
Oh, okay. So like a nugget?
but it was good. No,
Like a McDonald's nugget?
it was in the shape of chicken. So it's not chicken, it's chicken. You know.
Can't call it chicken.
Yeah. So it tasted really good. It felt like chicken. Tasted like chicken.
Had the consistency of chicken.
Yeah, but softer. You know how sometimes you get that chicken.
And it was an old chicken.
Yeah.
You're burning calories.
Yeah, but the chicken was good. Rice is good.
Noodles, I
The
think. we
noodles
brought.
were good. Carter's been sick ever since.
Man.
So when we got there, she was like pretty okay. Like she's like, I feel kind
Yeah,
of.
she was energetic and like full of life at that point.
And then
And then like an hour later, she was just curled up in a ball in the corner of the couch.
Just ready to pass out.
Yeah,
so you're saying that the vegan food
But we ate the
attacked
same
her.
food.
yeah. We all ate the same food. We're in the same room.
Did you though? You're not selling me on this vegan food, all right?
Because somebody got sick at the party.
Yeah.
He's like, 1 of 3 is too big of a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
9 out of
get,
10 doctors recommend not eating vegan food.
gives you a cold.
Yeah.
No, it was cool and it was fun and it was entertaining. Had a good time. But yeah, we didn't get to watch night 2, not just because we weren't invited. That was part of it, but also because she was sick. She was really sick. So yeah, we weren't gonna go even if we were invited. So
Even though they were.
so yeah, that was a fun time. But so you guys talk about it. You tell me what was so how it was like 3-hour event
Yeah, 3 or 4 showers.
Something like that. Yeah.
and
You lose track of time when it's good. You lose track of time.
what were like the highlights? Not just the last match, but like what can you guys say about the third night that made it? People were saying top 3 of all time.
Snoop Dogg on commentary was a great
Feel
time.
the light. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! Give that man like I don't know if you guys remember when like he was doing like the Olympics commentary and it was like just hilarious because like off the wall shit.
Yeah.
Same thing because they gave him the mic. Here you go, and he was on commentary and completely off script. So, some of the things I'm like, oh my god, did he just say that? And it was great. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's like a hardcore match, and there's like these 2 groups against each other, and both groups like have a girl on their team.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be involved, but they're getting involved. And they both get into the ring. It's like, yeah, girl, stand by your man, man. Don't let him get beat up. And then the other girl comes in. Yeah, that's right. Stand up for your man.
Oh, that does sound like a delight. God.
He's over there just promoting his gin and juice and he's talking about how he's smoking weed in the backstage, like, but like not really. You can't really like say it.
Yeah,
but
it's implied.
He's like, yeah, I'm back there smoking something. No, can't really say out here. There was that. There was Sami Zayn was the first night, but there was a lot of like good story points, good storytelling in wrestling. You know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of that happened, especially with like the end with Cody finishing his story and all that. Remember the night before, it's like, oh, what are the rules gonna be for the next night? Which doesn't really matter. They're gonna do this shit anyways.
Yeah.
But
they wanted to make it like, oh, it's gonna be so hard for him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bloodline rules and
Yep.
you know.
Solo Sikoa's gonna sing the national anthem and shit like this.
Who sung it?
No. When they were coming up with like, well, what are going to be bloodline rules? The Rock was saying like all this nonsense, like if we want to, we can make Solo Sikoa sing the national anthem, and the crowd went, yeah, fuck yeah, we want to see that. But yeah, it was just like a normal hardcore match with people coming out to save Cody Rhodes from the bloodline. Like so, it started off with people we know was going to do it, like Seth Rollins and Jay and Jimmy Uso fucking spearing each other off the side
Off
of
the side onto a table that was like how many feet? Like,
I was like 10 to 15 feet off, like from the
edge.
ramp.
You're like,
okay.
holy shit! Like he speared him and disappeared. We're like,
Like, well, that's the end of the story. You know, they finished theirs.
and then like, they show them they're both like broken on the floor and like through a table. You're like, fuck.
So yeah, that comes out, and Solo comes out. He gets stopped by John Cena, and we're like, oh my John Cena! And then The Rock comes out. He's about to beat the shit out of Cody, and then everyone hears Undertaker's boom.
The song, like, oh, the lights go
fucking-
off. They're like, what the fuck? Lights go back on. Oh shit, he's right there.
Every fucking 45-year-old in the crowd was fucking losing their mind. Like, oh my god, it's the Undertaker. And he's just dressed in his like regular street clothes. he's like
He has a bandana, hoodie.
He's not Undertaker. He's
He's Mark. So yeah, that happens. The Cody ends up winning. The locker room comes out. Everyone's crying and shit. It's like he gives the belt to his mom for a little bit. Like I can't get a whole promo. I'm not gonna be able to give this to my dad, so I'm at least gonna be able to give it to my mom. And it was like it was crying and shit. Like grown people crying about wrestling. That's how good it is.
That's how great it was.
pretty good. I got to see a little bit of the mom story the night before, which we could talk about this. The highlight of the night before the match was when it was the Mexican match. The
Minute Maid Aguas Frescas match.
Yeah, we can talk about the sponsorships in a second.
Wait, what?
So the match between the Mexican
Yeah, it
wrestlers.
was Rey Mysterio and the LWO versus Dominic and Dominic and random other Mexican dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, just because
Sexy Latinos.
Yeah,
and so
The evil LWO?
well, yeah, it was sponsored by Minute Maid Aguas Frescas.
Aguas Frescas.
So it was all over the place.
Of course it is.
That
And
was
so,
a great time.
And so that match was going well, like a Mexican wrestling match will go.
Of course.
And then out of
High
nowhere,
fives.
two people came out of the crowd wearing luchadores masks.
And
And
I'm like, who are these fuckers fucking towering over these little Mexicans?
yeah, gigantic.
And then like halfway through, like I called out, that's one of the fucking Kelsey dudes, the Kelsey brothers, the non Taylor Swift one,
Yeah. The one we like, the non-controversial one. The one's having a good time because he retired,
Yeah.
and now he's doing shit like this. The one who's out there at WrestleMania affecting the matches, and so he did it, and I think they invited them into the ring. I don't know if that was like planned or not. It seemed like it maybe wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they took their masks off, and it was.
It's like, is it Kelsey and some other like linebacker, some big dude too?
And then they did they climbed on the ropes and they did the thing and.
Well, that Kelsey brother, he's but he played on Philadelphia and retired there, right?
Yeah. He's a lifelonger.
So after he retired, he went partying with his brother.
Yeah.
During the time that he was partying, he put on a Rey Mysterio mask and him and Ray were talking online, like on Instagram or Twitter, something. Hey, that looked like a real good mask. Why don't you come on over in Philadelphia and you can try on one of a real Rey Mysterio mask? So then that I guess that's where it all came from.
That's cool.
It was pretty cool. That was fun. But it was in Philly, so Philly got to experience that. I don't know if they deserve it, but they got it.
There was a sign in the crowd that took me a minute to understand, and it just said Santa deserved it because of the thing. They throw batteries at Santa.
Oh my god! Yeah, they fucking. Oh god. It was a parade, right? A Christmas parade, and they were just doing shit to Santa. The snowballs or was it batteries?
I don't remember what it was, but they threw something at Santa, and it was like they're well known for it.
Yeah, Philly's
the best.
Anything else you guys want to say about them? Oh, and then I don't want to bring that up. Anything else you guys say about
bring it up. Obviously, you want to bring it up.
No, there was another wrestling match, and they were talking about why it was sponsored by Hot Wings, but I don't want to bring that up.
Which one was it?
It was the Wingstop one.
Was that the?
I think it was a girls' match.
I don't even remember. I don't remember who it was.
Anyways, so do you guys have anything else to say about the matches?
Storytelling is great in wrestling. This was a 10-year story in the making. So
it was beautiful.
So real quick, Roman Reigns was in a group called The Shield, right?
Yep.
And when they broke up, Seth Rollins, he betrayed the Shield.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
He hit Roman Reigns in the back with the chair. And they
So
broke up the
Roman
group.
Reigns and Seth Rollins are now.
Yeah, they've had that for forever.
So this was 10 years ago, and they never really went back to it. It was just more like, oh, we're not homies, you know. And during the whole Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna need help to finish my story and stuff. No, Seth Rollins you're gonna need help to finish your story, and I'm the only person that can provide the shield for you. Everyone goes crazy for saying these one thing, you know.
Uh-huh.
And so Seth Rollins comes in to help with Cody Rhodes and do all this stuff, and he comes in and just gets fucking destroyed. Like he doesn't do anything. He gets fucked up. Immediately, bam, he's just knocked out.
But he comes in like full shield gear with a chair, like is that boom?
Like with the theme song that they used to have and everything.
Oh, wow.
He gets wrecked.
And he gets knocked out immediately. Like he didn't do shit. So then, by the end of the match, he had Roman had Cody Rhodes on one side and Seth Rollins on the other, and he could have went after Cody Rhodes and ended the match. But he saw Seth Rollins went, no, fuck this bitch. It's been 10 years of anger.
And he had the chair. So motherfucker, and he just
he swings at Seth Rollins. Fuck. Seth Rollins just there to get fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
And then, so that's enough time for Cody to see that. And then he attacks Roman Reigns and ends up winning because of that.
Yep.
And it's like, storytelling.
Love it.
It's Iron Man going, I am inevitable instead of I am Iron Man and snaps, you know?
Yeah.
It's 20 years of storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
10 years? 20 years? Iron Man?
10 years.
Whatever the Avengers was?
There's a new head honcho now, right?
What?
Triple H.
Oh yeah, Paul
Levesque.
Yep.
Triple H.
Papa H.
Papa H.
And do you
new
think
era.
do you
Be
think
great.
he's leading the
Yes.
WWE into the right?
Yes.
Is this like?
Yes.
Is this him?
So here's the thing. So when Triple H was in charge of NXT, Vince goes, here, take care, go down to the minor leagues.
Go play.
Here's a little
Go
sample.
play with your action figures over here.
And then Triple H made it so good it was outperforming the actual Raw and SmackDown.
That the talent was getting mad from the main roster at the NXT roster. Like, girls and women were actually a thing in NXT that they gave them opportunities to wrestle.
Yeah.
And the women.
Oh, that's why that's where that came
Yep,
from.
they-
And the
Headlined.
women were like, the fuck, we're getting 2 minutes a match. Meanwhile, they're getting 30-minute Iron Man matches in NXT.
They headline matches and fucking there's the four horsewomen, and two of them Bailey and Sasha Banks had the Iron Man match. It was fucking great at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
It was It's still. I go back and watch it now. It's fucking.
It's
great.
still a really good match.
Yeah. So
if it wasn't for Triple H, we wouldn't have women wrestling where it is today.
It would have got there, but it's just that NXT really pushed for
look, they can wrestle.
This is
They
good.
have talent.
This is good wrestling. It's not just I'm the big strong man versus the little person, and the little person's gonna beat me because I'm the big strong man.
Yeah. No, it's actual wrestling. And so then he made NXT's big thing, and then of course, Vince goes, well, he ends up elevating some of the wrestlers from NXT, completely changed what he made them great into what he wants them to be, and it just starts tanking. And then Vince had the legal battle, blah, blah. Triple H was back and started getting in charge of WWE, and that's when the uptick thing started getting better. And
First, Triple H has his heart attack and fucking, he's completely out of everything.
Yeah. And then just, everything started sinking.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, so when Vince got kicked out the first time, Triple H came in, and he started going up again. And then Vince started trying to put his hands into everything again, started going down. But now that Vince has completely been like,
he got caught.
They shut him the door and they're like, get the fuck out. And now this is basically everyone say this is the Paul era. And
That's
like
so crazy.
The Triple H era, the
Yeah,
Paul
Triple
Levesque
H
era.
era.
Hunter Hearst Hemsley had it.
Paul.
That's so crazy. That's so interesting that obviously the McMahon family like got it to where it was at a certain point, right?
Yeah, it's hard to discredit like what they built, you know?
Yeah.
Like
But
I get it. Like they built up like my childhood is all my nostalgia. The reason I love all this shit is because of shit that happened back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
And then like, but to hear all the shit that he really like did is like,
Yeah.
and then to hear like what all the wrestlers did, like, Brock, why? I knew you were an asshole, but damn.
Like some messages we already knew, like Ric Flair, like we all know. It's like it's Ric.
Yeah,
It's Ric Flair.
it was Ric Flair. Woo! You know,
His character was to be coked out. Like,
yeah. Everyone's in line to ride Space Mountain. How do you get that without, living that life?
Oh God.
they were like, we'll never get that. We'll never get that big or that scrutinized. Nobody cares. We're stupid wrestlers. Who cares?
And then you see your TikTok just fucking filled with people's reactions of what's happening at WrestleMania.
Well, that's awesome. That sounds like it was a good one.
Yeah.
And
It's a good time to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
yeah. Oof.
And then it's gonna move to Netflix.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna hate it.
Which means it's no longer gonna be the PG era. Like
What do you think that's going to do to it?
it's gonna be like the Attitude Era. Remember how we were when we were kids? Just suck it.
But it's gonna be two things though. It's either it's gonna blow up and like what people are gonna watch more, or people are gonna watch less, because I don't know how many people have cable to watch wrestling. I don't know how many people have Netflix compared to all the other streaming sites.
How do you watch wrestling now?
Me?
Isn't it? Don't you have to have like a WWE?
I watch it in a completely legal way.
Yes. Completely legal.
Yeah, like I watch my baseball games. Completely.
Look, I pay for cable, so I deserve to watch it on time and not on the West Coast feed. That's the only reason I don't watch it.
Got it. I don't know. So what's your prediction? I guess.
I think it's gonna blow up once it comes out and be like, oh, it's on Netflix. Let's check it out. This is what's happening.
It's kind of spike.
And then it's gonna go down from there once they see, oh shit, it's still wrestling. Nothing's gonna change from that. As long as
Where's Pedro Pascal?
yeah, when's he gonna take off his helmet?
Oh man, I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if it was Mexico or some Latin country, but there was a car wash that had I guess an employee or somebody there that looked a lot like Pedro Pascal.
Oh shit!
And he was walking.
no.
He was walking around in like their advertisements wearing the Mandalorian suit.
God,
And
no.
and the car wash is called Star Wash.
That's perfect.
And Disney came after them,
Of course.
sued them,
That's
It's
so
Disney.
stupid.
It's Disney.
sued them.
We're gonna come up with an idea called Star Wash.
It was pretty awesome. At first, I thought it was Pedro Pascal. Until I looked a little closer.
Like, wait a
it's
minute.
not him.
That should
Yeah.
be the thing. If you're gonna shut down some company for doing it, I need you to start doing the same fucking thing. Then I need that same service or whatever thing that
Yeah,
you're.
give me
gonna
that
plan
Star
to-
Wash. I want to drive
Yeah.
through.
I want to fucking go through with a Pedro Pascal Star Wash.
I want Yoda. I want Grogu drying my fucking windshield at the end.
Go to Sponge.
No, Grogu's on the wiper. Hanging back.
I want that. You got to replace it. You're right. You absolutely have to replace it.
That's a cease and desist. Why? Oh, that's a good idea. Not because we're making money off of it.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. We're casual wrestler watchers, but we enjoy it. I think we
Yeah,
always.
you watch the biggies when they come up,
Yeah. Yeah, we go to the big.
What's the next big one?
For us, probably Survivor Series, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Well, it's a social aspect. I think it's doing something with other people. Plus, it's fun to watch. And Carla says that she can't watch it because she gets too into it, and it like starts affecting her.
Sounds familiar, like someone I know.
That's the best part. Like, you have to jump into that world, It's like jumping into Star Wars, and you got to believe in the Force. You got to believe in someone made a stupid hole to blow up the to blow up the fucking Death Star.
Yeah.
And where it's a once in a lifetime shot, you got to believe in the Force. Oh my god, he fucking did it.
He shot the exhaust pipe.
Yeah, you got to believe in it. You got to have a sense of disbelief in order to believe these stories.
They basically just got a giant cork and stuck it in the exhaust pipe of the car, and it blew up. That's what happened. So ridiculous.
It worked.
But it worked. Yeah, you're right. In the moment, you're excited. Don't think about it too much.
And then you get Rogue One explaining
it, and you're like, there we go.
It was all part of the plan.
All part of the plan.
made this little hole just big enough for a wop rat. You're saying this kid in the future is gonna be able to hit that shit. I know it. But yeah, you just need a sense of disbelief when you're watching wrestling.
Yeah.
You listen to the promo and you go, "Oh, the fuck," This is a rap battle without rhythm.
This is John Cena.
That's true.
That has rhythm. God, I love that man. So glad he exists. There's like people that you're just like, thank God you exist. You make the world a better place.
It's gonna be one of those things like, oh, something terrible is gonna happen, and
I don't hear later on John Cena's just a piece of shit. Like, no, I believed in you.
That would surprise me if he was like a piece of shit. Like people have said Jason Momoa is a piece of shit. Like I've heard people complain about him.
Really? I heard he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, but I've heard some people complain about him.
Yeah, I heard the most I heard was that he's just a bro. Like he's just
a little bit of
bro. Some people they don't like that bro type of person. But
and I think some people want him to be so like approachable. Maybe because he's famous and he gets approached a lot. Maybe he's irritable sometimes, and that's understandable.
Just turns out I'm doing it, dude.
Yeah, like maybe every now and then you get the bad reaction.
I just want to go to Target,
Yeah. So maybe that's it. Maybe they experienced him in that regard. But
yeah, this guy was an asshole. He wouldn't sign the 30 items I had.
Yeah, John Cena is one that like if I met him and he was kind of a jerk,
I'm like, no.
fuck man, I'm not gonna defend your ass
Because
anymore.
you're not a Make-A-Wish kid, So.
Yeah. he has a record for the most Make-A-Wishes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's visited the most Make-A-Wish.
And the thing is, like, he was one that wouldn't really like publicize it. It was just he would do it, and then they caught on, and like people were like, oh, they checked it out. And yeah, he has the record for most.
That's awesome.
Most visits, I guess.
Most visits.
What a good man.
I guess most wish granted.
John Cena holds the world record for the most Make-A-Wish grants at 650 and counting.
650?
This is from 2023. So he's probably done like a bunch more since
much
then.
more, yeah.
That's like 2 years straight every day visiting a sick kid.
Yeah.
That's insane. Is he gonna like? We should have awards at the end of the year for dope, and like we'll do like
The John Cena Award for help.
No, he's like, nah, he only visited 2 sick kids this year. Fuck him.
we gotta figure this out. Yeah, we
Mad. He only visited 2.
He's like, yeah, that yeah, so it'd be surprising if he was a mean guy.
Yeah,
But-
who else would hurt that you just find out as an asshole?
Who else would hurt? Let me think. Who's like
Probably like an Adam
perceived-
Sandler. I guess I could see him being an asshole, but like I think he's like too much of like a lovable character for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Every time it's funny that he gets shot by the paparazzi a lot, and he looks like shit every time.
No, he looks comfortable. All right.
He looks
Get it
like
right, son.
any of us, like
Yeah.
totally disheveled. Just, what are you taking a picture of me? I'm just Adam Sandler walking around.
He's like at any point he could go up to the basketball court and just start playing.
Yeah, those videos are pretty cool. I like that.
Look how good he is. Even now, how old he is.
Yeah, the so anyways, On to our next subject. I don't think we can think of anybody, right?
Yeah, I can't. Like, he brought Adam Sandler.
I think money changes people, right? Fame changes people.
Emma Stone.
Oh, imagine.
That would hurt if she was an asshole.
Yeah. She's coming out in another weird movie. Because she was in
Started dancing and shit. Like, in
She was
the
in-
trailer.
she was in that first weird dancing movie, right? What was it called?
Wild some shit. Is that her?
Sad Ones or
The wild ones, the sad ones, the harder ones.
What?
The Strange Ones? She won an award. She
That was... the...
The Sad Ones.
No, that's the
The
sad
strange
one.
ones.
Fuck.
The Wild Ones.
God, they're so terrible.
Poor things.
Jesus Christ. Sad ones. Wild ones.
But like, yeah, I thought she was cool ever since like Superbad.
Super bad. Yeah.
Like she came out like in 2 scenes and she was like a cool person there.
And then now she's coming out in another weird one where she's dancing again. Well, at first when I saw like a clip of it, I thought it was just her like behind the scenes from some movie she did because I haven't seen Poor Things. I haven't seen a lot of movies. Where she was just like fucking around before they rolled. I thought that's what it was, and then I realized
it's like her like doing crazy like dancing shit.
yeah, she's like in front of a car in a parking lot. Yeah. And I thought it was just like a random, but no, it's a movie. She's in another weird movie. I finally saw the trailer today. I don't remember the name of it, but
He's looking it up.
but like
Kinds of kindness.
I don't know.
Is that right?
Sure.
I look, so I go to check the comments usually.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a female, so somebody
How
has.
dare they give another role to a woman?
Yeah. The comment that I was on for a little bit was just checking the replies was was somebody said, "Oh yeah, it's just they're gonna promote another feminist movie about weird girls." And I was like, "Man, this guy got hurt. this guy fell in love with
got
a manic pixie girl."
Yes.
And got hurt. Yeah.
So I thought of who would hurt. Ryan Reynolds. That would hurt if he
Oh,
ended
that's
up
a good one.
if you ended up being a dick.
Ooh, I mean, I don't know if I'd be surprised.
That one would
Ryan
hurt.
Reynolds.
That one would hurt.
I've been watching Welcome to Wrexham, and I think he can come off as
Passionate.
not passionate, like sarcastic. He has a way of joking sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah, so I think if you hear it, like, I was like, are you being mean, or is this just you?
There's people who don't understand.
Are you being random?
His humor.
Yeah. Like, ever since, what was that? Fucking 2 guys, a girl, in a pizza place?
Yeah.
Like, he's been that same guy. He's been that
Yeah.
same character.
Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds. He's
Yeah.
Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is
Yeah. Him.
Free guy or free man. What was it called?
Free dude.
Free dude. Ryan Reynolds.
We are so bad at titles. Thank God.
Yeah, that by the way, Welcome to Wrexham,
Good.
good, for sure. Really enjoy it.
Yeah, but real life is
this.
ruining it with spoilers, you know?
Oh yeah. So we started watching when season 2 was out. So season 2 was concluded. All the sports things in real life, right, had already happened. So we were watching it, and I was like, I'm not going to pay attention to what's happened or where they're at because I want to watch the show and enjoy it. And I watched it, and it talks about the team. It talks
How
about
shitty they are.
the ownership. It talks about the history of the city. It talks about how important this team is to the heart of people from Wrexham, from North Wales, and they just talk about so many things, and it makes you fall totally in love with this team, with the players, with the personalities that they pick out to be part of the documentary, and I became a fan. I was like, I don't have a team, so I can do this. I don't have a team in that league. So I was like, all right, I'm going to be a Wrexham fan. This is it. Like, I really got convinced. It was really fun to watch. Made me enjoy it. I followed them on social media, and now I'm like, oh, great. I know what's going to happen next season. Yeah, the season just ended. I want to say, I don't know if they played their last game, but, like, the season's already ended. So I already know what's going to happen. And I'm like, shit, okay. Is this going to be good to watch, or did I just fucking ruin it for myself? But we'll see.
It's like watching Hard Knocks, you know? It's like But that's like week to week though, right? Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
As
don't
in, like,
remember. Actually, I never watched it. So I don't
it's like something happens on Sunday. By next Saturday, you already have like a whole episode of like
behind the scenes.
Yeah, of everything that happened. And then you watch the fucking game on Sunday and go, fuck. Let's see what happens next Sunday. How do they resolve all this shit?
How are you gonna build drama into this? Where's the drama?
Mm-hmm.
I always love the drama. Yeah, but it's a good series. It's really good, fun to watch. Watch it.
Okay.
Welcome to Wrexham.
To the list of stuff I probably won't watch.
On Hulu. Yeah, no, you for sure
I'm
won't
so
watch
busy
it.
watching fucking 15 total animes.
This is true. I actually meant to watch a couple of your suggestions. Haven't gotten around to it, but
I can't even be mad because all suggestions you gave me, I'm like, it's on my list.
we have that type of friendship where we're just
We recommend a bunch of shit and we don't watch it.
no. It's
I'll
like
get to it eventually. And then, I'm not going to watch that.
like people who don't take their friends' advice, that kind of thing.
It's like, once it gets on there, on the list of things I should watch, yeah, fuck that. Let's watch let's see this X-Men 97. Let's start from the beginning, you know? You don't have to watch from the beginning, but let's just go ahead and do it from there.
All right, so let's switch over to Coachella. Couch-Chella, as most of us experienced it. Are you guys going next week?
No.
No.
Ooh.
I'm staying in and watching it.
So how does that feel? Okay, because I know you guys weren't excited about the lineup. Are you sad that you're not going, or are you sad that you're breaking a streak?
Both. For myself, anyway. Because I missed Friday and Saturday's performances because we were doing stuff. We just saw like a little bit of the headliners. They weren't great. They're terrible. But like on Sunday, we actually saw a bunch of different acts. And just seeing all the stages, I'm like, I should be there. Like I know that feeling of being at that stage at this time when the sun's setting, and of course there's also the part where I'm like, wow, that walk would have sucked from there to there to catch different artists. But
Yeah.
I miss that, and I miss like the campsite, chilling, planning out the day. We're like, well, I'm too tired to go see this person. I'm too tired to see that person.
I'm going to go in at 3. I'm going to go in at 4. You know what? I'm going to go in at 6.
But yeah, I do. Like I'm watching, like sitting there, and I'm like, this sucks. Like I should be there. I miss this.
Okay.
So
For me, I have my cousins are there right now, or were there this past weekend, and they would send pictures of the campsite, and I'm like, that hurts. You know, they would send pictures of like them at midnight at our waiting spot, like waiting to go in to be checked out and everything, and they got like first row of like to the entrance. I'm like, that was me. That should have been me. And it's anger more than FOMO, but it's more But then like seeing all the live streams, I'm not disappointed I didn't go. It's more of a like, oh, I should have been there to watch Sublime play because I've been a big Sublime fan after like post death, you know, like he died and went, oh shit, this guy's pretty good. Who's this guy? Oh, he died, you know, like and then I've been a fan.
Yeah, I can't wait to go see him.
Yeah.
Where did they come into town?
2024, fuck.
He's been dead for 5 years. Edgar, I'm sorry to tell you.
So then, like, I see that, it's like, oh man, that would have been cool to see. And then seeing No Doubt perform like on the stream, like, fuck, I really would have wished I would have been there for that one.
Yeah.
But like seeing everyone else, like, it's cool. There's other festivals to go to. There's other things to do.
There's a lot of festivals now. A lot. Yeah. Aquabat brought out Yo Gabba Gabba.
I saw that.
I was talking to Dwayne about that, and it's like, do you get Yo Gabba Gabba? And he's like, no, I don't get it either.
But it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You don't have kids.
yeah, but I don't get it. I understand most kid things. I love Bluey, you know. But you know, I don't understand Yo Gabba Gabba. I could watch Sesame Street all day. I grew up on that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But Yo Gabba Gabba, I don't get. It's like Teletubbies with less info. Quest levels on it. It's supposed to be hip hop kid show.
Yeah.
I guess that's the appeal.
Yeah. I don't know.
But Aquabat's good.
Aquabat's is silly music.
Yeah, they had like
They've
their
been-
own show back in the day, and they've been ska forever before like ska was a thing.
There was a lot of that. There was a lot of 1995 feels for this one. It felt like.
Yeah, it's that. It was Sublime. It was even a little bit later, the Deftones, but not ska.
Yeah.
Just waiting for those 2 songs, you know. And then seeing Blur from fucking being mad at the crowd. Oh, perfect. Fuck Blur. And then, no doubt to play it too. It's like, yeah.
People were talking about OJ again. Like, it's crazy.
Fucking OJ died. Remember, that's pretty 90s, right?
I would say that I missed a lot of the show because I was on Saturday because I was working, but I got home in time to watch like probably the second half of the No Doubt set. That was pretty cool. That was FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch Sublime though. It's kind of bummer.
Weekend 2.
Weekend 2. Yep, gonna watch them on TV.
So the rest of our friends are going.
Yeah.
This next weekend too.
Yeah.
They're gonna be bums because it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be no special guest. It's gonna be a terrible weather. I'm hoping for the worst things to happen to them.
The worst parking section.
Yeah, so I told
End up
Percy.
being next to a generator so they can't sleep at night.
I told Percy like, if everything would have happened and we would have gone weekend 1, like our tickets, because our group split, and some of my cousins went this year, and then everyone decided to go weekend 2. I'm like, I think if I would have did weekend 1 tickets, I probably would have gone this year. But it didn't work out that way, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to go. Sell my tickets. Even my sister's going to weekend 2, you know?
Well, now that well, who knows, right? It's still Monday. Now that the streak is broken or will be broken, do you guys have any apprehension of going again, or is it really like last Chella? Like,
No, I'm buying my tickets again in June. and selling those because Taylor Swift's going to perform one day, Slunk, and I'm going to make millions.
You're like my entire retirement plan.
That's all that.
Taylor Swift, Coachella tickets.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. I like it. I might jump on this plan too.
At least there's a plan, you know?
Oh man, we're not. Hopefully that doesn't go viral on social media. People say, wait, well, yeah, he's right.
I'm on the fence. Like I really want to go. Like especially like seeing. I'm like, fuck it. It hit me because this is the first year in forever that I haven't gone. The thing is, it takes a toll on me, like a physical toll. So and I feel bad going without it, even though she's like, no, just go, and I'm like, no, that's a trap. Like,
Yeah.
just go like, no, I know this. Like, no, that's a trap. Telling me to go.
I'll be happy for you.
And so this year they actually made the place bigger.
Oh my
And
god!
they made like the stages further away from each other.
It's a mile walk from Sahara to outdoor stage. A mile, Slunk, to get from what? Jesus, fuck that. Like I was saying, if we would have gone, so it's, like I'm staying here.
It's 0.7. Someone did like the walk and post on Reddit.
Oh,
It's 0.75 miles to go from like the furthest stage to the closest stage.
Yeah.
And imagine doing that like zigzagging through people the whole time.
Because it's never a
It's not
straight.
a straight line. Yeah.
Never a straight.
Yeah, they did it when it was like a straight line. So I can't even imagine like the terribleness that you would have gone through.
Checking the chat real quick. Colocha says not a trap. Not a
Oh,
trap.
definitely a trap. It's a trap.
If Percy would have came back this Monday and said, "Damn, I saw the Fugees, I saw
Oh my-
Olivia Rodrigo and No Doubt, I saw all these people. What'd you do this weekend?"
It was rained a lot.
Oh my god! I wouldn't have been allowed into the house.
Oh, you like Coachella so much? Why don't you camp out there? You know,
We'll sleep in the van.
Yeah.
by the river.
You get home and there's like a pillow and a cover on the pool table right here.
Enjoy.
Will you ever go, Slunk?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's one of those things that like, I don't know, maybe when we're like in our 50s and Raiden's like can take care of himself, you know, it's just hard.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
How old is he? 15, 16 now?
No, he'll be 10. in-
10? Come on
July.
now.
Should be working by now.
Yeah. Is he paying the rent? Is he paying rent?
No, he's not paying rent.
He should.
Not paying rent.
Does he like Minecraft? Huh? Does he like mining? Huh? There's a couple of mine shafts you can go down. Get paid $2 an hour.
The child craves the
The
mind.
child craves the mines, Slunk.
Crave it.
I think when No Doubt was on stage and on TV, I think that's when it hit Carla that like, maybe it was a big enough draw to like maybe go see them. Yeah, because you always think like, okay, I like that one person, but man, like a whole weekend for like one band. Like there was more bands that she liked, but here she actually listed them: Aquabats, Sublime, and No Doubt. But but it was like, dang, like that was a good concert. It's just Gwen Stefani was having fun on stage. There's things happening that maybe it would only happen there, So when she was making,
I'm just a girl.
yeah, that was a cool moment. Making the boys.
Only the boys do it. Which was a callback when she did it like back in the day. She would do that, just the boys, just the boys. Shut up, girls. Shut
the fuck up.
Yeah, she would yell that to them. She's like, yeah, tell them Gwen.
And you could tell too when she said for just the boys to say that, and the voice sounded different. And then after a couple times, she's like, all right, shut the fuck up. No, the girls. That's fun. Good times. Good times. Couch-Chella.
Then they did One Step Beyond. One Step Beyond, man. And then nobody knows that song. It's like just people who listen to K-Rock fucking back in the day. I didn't even know they still play that song.
K-Rock's dead.
So, I mean, we'll have weekend 2. I'm
working,
but during the day, not during the night. And then Saturday, we're actually going to go watch. Let me get this right before I get yelled at.
You going somewhere?
Are you coming through?
No.
So,
why not?
I already did my Couch-Chella.
But it'll be backyard chilla.
One step beyond.
Well, let's take our try to That means yes.
So it's we're she was actually trying to sell the tickets but wasn't able to sell them.
For what?
For Primus, Pucifer, and A Perfect Circle at the Hollywood Bowl.
I can never say that second one. Pucifer.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
And yeah. So that's what we're doing Saturday night. Yeah. So we'll be watching that. We'll be at a show.
I went to a show. I went to see Jersey on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
More music stuff. It's just all 2 weeks of just music and Percy, except for Percy.
I had to work.
Percy told me, go watch the show. I'm like, okay.
They're like, at least one of us have fun.
You already have like your stuff packed in your bag. You're like, oh, okay.
So it went from me.
He was already at the parking lot, like, okay, cool, bye.
So when they first announced it, I bought the tickets. I bought 4 tickets total, right? So it was me. Like, all right, let's see who's gonna go. And Percy's like, oh, I want to go. Cool. And then I had 2 tickets, and it was like, I think people were saying they were gonna go, but they weren't sure. And then the time came, I was like, oh shit, I can't go. So it became super last minute. And like Percy, and then we go. I had 3 tickets. As has like Nessa's goddaughter and her 2 friends. Like, you guys want to go to the show? Like, who is it? Here's people that you guys don't know. Let's go. We had a good time. There's a guy with a lamp going fucking crazy, you know?
He was there too?
Yeah.
Oh.
But like they had like a whole setup. Like they were in the middle of a stage, I guess, the middle of the room.
Yeah.
and they were just playing all their music, and they had like other little lamps, and they were going crazy with the lights and shit.
That's cool. It was fun.
Had a good time.
It looked
Good
nice.
time.
It looked nice.
It did look like fun. It looked like the music video.
And then they played on Saturday at Coachella.
Oh, really?
Except then I wasn't live and I couldn't see it. But it was so cool to see like
Well, the Yuma tent will be live next week, they said. So,
I don't think there's anyone cool in the Yuma.
the Yuma.
They don't do a do-lab, huh?
No.
Love do-lab. If you ever go to Coachella and say like there's a time that like, nobody's performing, you don't like fucking just go to fucking do-lab.
Do-lab?
Always a good time at do-lab.
So because I kept up with everything that was happening at Coachella, Billie Eilish and her brother were doing a secret DJ set at the Do-Lab that wasn't announced. Cascade did a secret set with Alice in Wonderland. And her name is like Alice in Wonderland. It's not Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Got it.
And there was another one, but it was just a bunch of secret shows that go on around the time.
Do-lab's awesome.
Damn. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, well...
Next year, Slunk, let's go. Let's do it.
Slunk hates us. He's not going to go.
He's been promising us for how long? He's going to go?
So do the math again. 12 years.
4 p.m.
Minus 4, minus 8.
All right, let's get on to the last part of our show, which we like to always do. Is what are we watching?
I'm watching Baldur's Gate 3 on my PC.
Is that
Not
your
watching and
entertainment?
playing.
I've been playing as a little kitty cat, get to the little holes, and then get all the loot, then come back out and be, hey, I'm a person again. I'm back to being a man.
You do
Not a
that?
cat
You
man.
crawl around as a cat?
Yeah, so you could go into the little holes, you walk around, jump around. Oh, look at this loot over here. I'm technically a cat burglars. Look.
Oh, yeah. I hate you. I hate it.
And then you could romance everybody. I've been romancing this vampire. So first, I meet my companion, like, hey, come join the group.
We're
And
homies
then-
now.
Yeah, like, yeah, we're homies. So then it's like, oh shit, I depleted all my hit points and my magic spells and all that shit. So you gotta go take a nap. So go rest. So then they go to rest, and then the cutscene happens. He's about to bite your neck, and they go and wake up. Hey, you bitch! You stop that, you bitch!
They were homies.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. My bad. I just needed a little. I just need a hit. I just need a hit. You know.
The little nibble.
And I'm like, okay.
All right.
So he's like a little bit smitten, like, oh, yeah, you like that, huh? kind of deal.
It's how vampires flirt, by the way.
Yeah.
This is tradition.
So then you could like pretty much romance everyone in your group, I think. So I think I'm like 3 out of 4 people there. Like
You whore.
you're supposed to. It's in the game. But yeah.
That's it. No chos.
It's you have to there's a lot of dice rolls and dexterities and agile shit that I never really knew about for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Because it's all dice rolls and shit.
That's how you fight.
And I'm
or
like,
do things.
I don't know how to do things. And you could like fucking you shoot chandeliers and make them knock down and like fall on people. But as long as it's your turn and you didn't exhaust all your energy or actions and your
Would I hate this game?
It's a thinking man's game.
Oh, then I'll hate it.
I don't think so, because I think you like to take your time with stuff.
I do.
So instead of being like ching 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 and, going, and fighting everything at once, it's more of like, all right, who's where, whose turn is it, and it tells you like there's a big ass bar on top, like this person goes, this person goes, this person goes, which I don't pay attention to. I forget. I've fucked up, like I've hit my person so many times because you can misclick and like say like you're next to an enemy,
Yeah.
and I'm like trying to click the enemy and I go bam, and I fuck you up and I go fuck, I don't mean to do that.
Whoops.
Yeah, like, ooh. Then you needed those 10 points too. Like those 10 points. But yeah, it's a lot about like managing shit, you know?
Okay.
And then you're over encumbered and you fucking lose points and shit on your dice rolls because you're over encumbered.
Too much cum.
Oh. So much comfort.
Too much coming.
Yeah.
But it's a good time. I'm still on the first act. I think there's 3 acts.
Okay. How long have you been playing then? Hour-wise.
I don't know. Because I want to have like a good playthrough, but I don't do like the save every step and then do a thing and then save every step. It's like I play, I save, big thing happen. Oh, I should probably save. But there's auto save and stuff for big events. But a lot of people play like dice roll. Nah, I don't like that. Fucking reload.
Oh,
dice roll.
Okay,
reload.
No, hell no.
Yeah, but like, you have to take the consequences, right? And it's like, fuck, I don't like that one. that was a big one I lost.
I lost half my team. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, you could like decide like, well, they're dead forever, or go and revive them and like go get your other members.
You grow attached to your characters?
I'm attached to my character, like to me, but you could select all your companions. They're selectable characters that you could play as.
Okay.
So I could be that vampire and start fucking munching on people. But yeah, it's a good time. I understand. I see why it's won like game of the year and got 10 out of 10s everywhere. And remember, this game beat out like Spider-Man 2
What you gotta play?
and like the Zelda games and
No, not even Breath of the Wild. That's like old, right? It's
yeah, the second one, Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah, something like that.
But yeah, I play it. We can play it together if we play on Steam, but I don't want to play with you guys.
I'm gonna get mad. Playing wise, so check out the stream soon. I basically am making a stable in No Mercy. It's gonna be basically dope stable.
Okay.
And so far, I already have myself because I created last time. I finished Edgar. and I just finished you, Slunk.
What?
I'm in the process of finishing Dwayne, and I'm finishing, and then after that, I'm gonna make Surge. But that's why I asked you, what would be your stand-up finisher? I have your ground finisher is the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
But what do you want as your stand-up finisher? Like right now, I asked Edgar. Edgar goes, I want the stupidest thing possible.
I want a cobra. I want a mandible claw. I want something dumb.
So he has the iron claw as his finisher. Just puts him on the ground. Dwayne has changed his finisher like 6 times. I'm still.
I want this. He talking to him yesterday on Discord. Like he switched like 6 times or something.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna wait still. Like, right now I have it his like RKO for now, but it's ready to change whenever he wants it.
RKO's pretty good.
So what's gonna be your stand up, and then Serge got to tell me what his stand up one is. But doing that, so keep an eye out soon. So there's gonna be tag championship playthrough. There's gonna be a playthrough as Slunk. So I don't know if you want to do the Intercontinental, the US Championship, or the Hardcore. It's gonna I'll probably pick
Intercontinental.
And then. Yeah,
I'll be a European champion.
You'll be European champion? All right, you'll be
I want the dumb champion. I want the dumb things, you know?
Okay. All right, but yeah, keep an eye. So I'm going to do playthroughs with that.
That's fun.
I forgot how long it is to do all like the grapple moves, and like it takes forever. So I'm like, fuck.
I was with him on a stream, and I'm like, you're still talking about this? Like, just mad that he's like going through all these things.
When I made my character, I think it was two streams to do my character, and even then I wasn't happy. Like I still rushed it at the end.
And I'm just talking to him like, I don't care. Punch him. Punch him. I don't care.
No, because there's a left punch, it's a right punch, the uppercut. I don't know which one I want for it. And he's like, just pick one.
Pick a thing. Just start playing. You're not playing the thing.
Oh no, Percy and character.
I take forever.
Yeah.
And then they go back. I'm like, nope, I didn't like that. Let me go tweak it out because you gotta test it. You gotta.
We need to pick the most customizable game and let Percy like spend an hour there.
And this is
This
is No Mercy from 2001, right? Imagine how the new WWE 2K one is, where like it's super detailed. Like I think you get detailed the design on your trunks.
Oh no.
So.
Oh no, that's a month of
just creating a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
For that, I just want you to select random 3 times. Doot. Okay, that's Edgar right there. Send him out.
No, I gotta get the glasses, the hair.
Yeah, but then I look like fucking Notorious B.I.G. going out to wrestle.
Don't spoil it. You'll see. You'll see this sometime this week. But I've been doing that, and then actual watching shows. 3 episodes in for X-Men '97, which has been great. And I'm almost done with my rewatch of Eminence in Shadow anime. Pretty good. Watch it. Pretty good anime.
I'll watch it.
Do not watch it with
Raiden.
With Raiden.
No.
That is not a.
Is X-Men not Raiden safe?
I think it is.
I think it's fine, but
We grew up with it, so
that's what I was saying. We grew up with this.
Yeah.
We were little dumb 8-year-olds watching X-Men, going, "Ooh, Cyclops! Ooh, Wolverine!"
Like, oh, they're like having love like connections. It's not. That
No,
weird.
it's just kissing, you know.
Kissing.
yeah, and stabbing,
Yeah.
and
We
explosions.
well, it's been a month.
Remember, in the first episode of X-Men, fucking Morph dies.
Yeah, he gets fucking wrecked. Remember, he
yeah,
gets
that was really sad.
destroyed.
Yeah. This,
And
this causes trauma on little kids everywhere. We're like, it's fine.
Panama says we grew up with Simpsons and Married with Children. Yeah, Married with Children in particular should not have been watching.
I've gone
that.
back and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about all this. Like some of the jokes are like, whoo.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
got strip clubs and shit.
Yep. What? Magazine Bigums.
Yeah, Bigums. Oh my god.
I don't see what's the point. What's wrong here? The Simpsons thing, I still don't get. As in, like, after a certain point, it's okay. I think like 10 years old is fine for Simpsons.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Simpsons.
Man, the new ones, this stuff is rough.
Yeah, but at 10 years old,
Yeah.
Nah.
what? What's there at 10 years old? That's too much.
So I was
We were
talking
young,
about
we
that.
saw Homer fall off of cliff and bang and almost die.
That's fine.
twice.
Whatever. That's like Looney Tunes like damage. But we're talking about we were watching. We had it on, and it was one of the newer Treehouse of Horrors, and they were doing their episode of Clockwork Orange, and I was like, and they were like, and they went to go beat up the rich people who were having like a sex like party, and the girls were like covering up, and I was like, oh man, like Rita, like did she know, like
Did you forget the episode of where they got turned inside out? Like they're completely.
That's not the problem. The problem is the sex stuff.
What's wrong with?
Damn American.
I know.
Violence okay. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Is that a booby?
These people's lungs are now outside of the body. No, that's fine. That's fine. But
The booby's gonna fuck them up.
a titty? Oh God, no.
Well, it's
Traumatized.
been about
Miss
a,
Smithers,
this is Feathers in the corner with the strippers. Yeah. It's been about a month since we all hung out, and we've been binge watching a bunch of shows, doing a lot of reality TV. Love Is Blind has been like bearing through that. That could be a podcast in of itself. Probably is. I'm sure there's Love Is Blind podcast. Shit is crazy. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's stupid, but it's entertaining. It's all the cheeseman you want without like hurting anybody you know.
Yeah, just fucking up these people's lives. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And not my friends. And then we were doing Physical 100, which is the Korean show, and it's a competition to find out what is the best physique.
Korean Squid Games.
Yeah, it's kind of like Squid Games, but it's all like physical contests.
Aesthetic Squid Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mostly everybody's like super like buff and ripped, but then there's like like big dudes who are like weightlifters, and then there's like smaller people that are like mountain climbers, and it's and you just watch it because you're like, you want to watch people win. You start to like certain people, and it seems real. It doesn't seem like rigged for anybody to win. And we watched the first season. We're watching the second one, and there was one competition where it was teams, and like entire teams were getting eliminated. So it's called Physical 100 because it's 100 people. And it like, I don't know, over like the course of like 5-6 episodes, like it's pretty short. Everybody gets cut out till like somebody wins.
Okay.
And so there was like one of the ones where a lot of people were going to get kicked off, and they had to they had to dig out these barrels, put them in a pirate ship. And so like there were like 50 kilograms, like they were really heavy stuff, like really heavy barrels. So they're weighing up down this pirate ship, and eventually they had to like pull it across, like off the platform that it was on. It was like a wooden platform, and then they have these logs that they roll underneath, and have to pull it over the logs and like get the back log and move it to the front. And it's like a team of like 10 people, I think. And so some people are pulling, some people are doing the log work, and then finally gets to the end where it's another platform, but it's a wooden incline, and so they have to like pull the ship up. And it's like just not moving, and they're like having to like figure it out. Like, what do we do? And who could do it the fastest?
Like, do we put the log? Do we keep on putting the logs, or do we just straight up just pull this shit up?
Pull it, muscle.
But watching it happen is like actually really entertaining.
Okay.
The only thing I can't get over, it's hard, and I'll never get used to it, is the way I don't know if it's just Korean or like Asian, like Japanese maybe also do this game shows. When they do replays, like something happens, they'll show it again and again and again and in a different angle, and then again in slow motion.
Yep.
And I don't mind the replay as much as like the repeated audio. Oh my god!
This Maybe do another from another angle, and she keep on replaying from.
Do like voiceover music, Yeah, it's just.
Do they
funny.
superimpose like text over it too?
They don't do that in this one, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's more of that other one. Like,
was it MXC?
NX or MXC, yeah.
You remember that?
The dubbed.
That was so
really
so dumb,
horrible
so
show.
I just farted. Fucking go up and shit.
Exactly that one. And then another show. And then we started Fallout. So we're on episode
Oh, it's good.
2, 3, I think. It's really good. It's really good. And I kept doing this thing where I'm trying to stop myself. I really was, but I just get too excited about things, and I have to say it.
What did you do?
And like every time they would make a reference that's in the game, like that's in the game. Like they did the stim pack right? And I saw her grab it, and I was like, I bet they're gonna do the sound effect. And sure enough, when she puts it, the sound effect, it's the exact same one in the game. And I was like,
this is the thing. This is the thing.
And then there's your dog companion in the game is called Dog Meat, and there is a dog companion that's in the show, but it's not named Dog Meat. It's something else. But the character ends up in a situation where somebody yells Dog Meat a couple times, and I was like, that's the name of the dog. That's the name of the dog. He's your friend. He's awesome. You love Dog Meat. And yeah, I just kept doing that, and I was like, fuck, I hope I'm not being annoying. But
Okay, so that's a ghoul, and they're out there because of this, and they're really good.
I know. I was like, oh, fuck, I can't explain the backstory because I don't know what they're gonna do or say. And actually, on our Discord, I posted a TikTok that goes through. The obvious question is like, wait, why are things looking different? The Fallout universe from our story like diverges at a certain point, and that TikTok does a really good job of explaining like why are there still old cars around, but it's like 2025 or something, and.
Because, like, so Fallout happened this year, and then Fallout 76 happened this year, and then Fallout Shelter happened this year, and then Fallout the Show happened this year, which sort of be different from this, but it's still in the same universe, but...
But,
like,
well, actually, no, it's actually more like what led up to the people launching nukes and ruining the world.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, it was like, well, the United States, at some point, like, transistors were never invented. So that's why everything is like tubes. And then the world's running out of oil, so Mexico or United States annexed Mexico, and then later on it annexed Canada, and so there was like these tensions, and China was growing in power, and missiles were launched. But it's a good TikTok for sure.
Right.
That's what we are watching, and it's a good time.
So, Percy, you would be in a vault by yourself because no one would want to be around you.
That sounds about right.
They explain it, but the vault dwellers are supposed to like come back and like repopulate and remake America,
Percy,
But
Percy, they're experiments.
yeah. So, anyways, watch it. It's a really good show. Really fun acting, good acting. A lot of good actors in it. That I was like, oh wow, they got this guy. Oh, wow, they got that guy. So, and the intro. If you're not hooked by the intro, then you have no soul. I mean, it's
Intro like the theme or intro like the start of the show?
the start of the show. So the first let me watch it. The first scene that comes
Okay.
on before the title screen.
Yeah.
Shit is so fucking good. It is incredible. Like I can't believe more people weren't just talking about it.
Nah, he's not. Because if you follow any of the Fallouts, that's how they all start. They start out really good.
Yeah. Then you're just walking around. Ooh, what's that over there?
Let me find out this storyline real quick.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Side
that's what's up.
questing,
All right.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like, how are they gonna handle these stories? Because
That's cool is that they don't have to. They can just make up all their own stories that happen in the wasteland.
everything is a side quest.
Yeah.
Is the main quest. Yeah.
Side quests are main quests.
And it's very gory.
All right, that's
A
good.
lot of gore. And that was another thing I noticed too is they obviously like blowing up body parts because you get to do that in the game. And there was one part where like they follow a bullet. So in the game there's a thing called the VAT system. So you could just like walk around and shoot, or you can enter like this like enhanced mode where you can like choose which body parts you want to shoot, and they all have like a percentage damage you'll do hitting them.
You could die on Red Dead.
So they do a little. They don't actually go into that view as far as I've seen so far, but they do like they're just like blowing people's heads off in slow mo, and it's violent.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what,
Yeah, that's okay for Raiden, but no boobies.
Oh, there was a sex scene, so we're glad he wasn't watching. Not for kids.
The Treehouse of Horror episodes, Marge comes out and tells you, don't watch this with your kids.
She does. You're right.
You were warned.
You were warned.
And when you went, fuck that warning.
And they don't got my eyes.
All right. I guess on that note, we've been going for about an hour, and it's been a good hour, I think. A good hour to be back.
Oh, an hour?
Go
Yeah.
faster.
I felt like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're an hour and 10 on stream.
That was
So
so long.
So I want to thank everybody once again for hanging out with us, watching us, whether you're catching us live on Twitch or watching us later on YouTube. We are Dave and Patch Entertainment. I'm joined by Esselis right over there, Premeditated Hero, and I am Slunk. And we will see you on the next stream.
Bye.
Bye.
What's my street sign?